There is a reason you are hearing this right now. You did not click on this by accident, and the algorithm did not simply guess your preference. There is a divine orchestration behind this moment. You are here because your spirit has been sensing something that your mind cannot yet fully explain. Have you felt it? That restlessness in your soul, that sudden inability to sleep through the night, or perhaps waking up at the exact same time, night after night, with a sense of alertness that feels strange, almost electric. You look at the clock. Maybe it is 3:01 a.m., maybe it is just before dawn, and instead of feeling tired, you feel a pull, a tug, like someone is calling your name in a crowded room. But when you turn around, no one is there physically. But spiritually, the atmosphere is heavy. Listen to me closely, because this is critical. This is not insomnia. This is not anxiety. This is a summons. God is trying to get your attention because something massive has been marked in heaven for your life, and it is beginning tonight. The night is not just a time for sleep in the spiritual realm. The night is a workshop. It is the sacred interval between what was and what is to come. And right now, you are standing on the threshold of a transition so significant that heaven has disrupted your routine to prepare you for it. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you, and strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuzazara readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment. Before we go any further, I need you to take a moment and settle your spirit. If you are listening to this, you are part of a remnant, the chosen ones who are being positioned for what is coming next. If you feel this resonance, if you feel that inexplicable pressure to be ready, go ahead and like this video. Not for the numbers, but as a digital signal that you are present, that you are listening, and that you are ready to receive. It is a small act of agreement with the message. Now let's go deeper. Why tonight? Why this urgency? You need to understand that God never moves a person into a new season without first disturbing their present comfort. The discomfort you have been feeling, the agitation, the feeling that you no longer fit in circles where you used to be comfortable, the sudden disinterest in things that used to entertain you. These are not signs of depression. They are signs of elevation. You are being weaned off the old because the new is demanding your full capacity. Think about the biological reality for a second. We know from science that the night is when the body repairs itself. It is when neuroplasticity is at its peak, consolidating memories and clearing out toxins from the brain. But spiritually, the parallel is profound. It is in the stillness of the night, when the noise of the world subsides, that God performs surgery on the human spirit. You have been feeling tired not because you are doing too much, but because you are carrying a weight of glory that you haven't learned to metabolize yet. Tonight is marked because God is shifting your identity. Look at the scriptures. It was at night that Jacob was left alone. He had sent his family away, sent his possessions away, and he was left in the darkness by the river Jabbok. It was there, in the obscurity of the night, that he wrestled with God. He went into that night as Jacob, the deceiver, the one who grabbed heels. But he emerged from that night as Israel, a prince with God. But notice this, he didn't leave that night the same way he entered. He left with a limp. Some of you are wrestling right now. You are wrestling with your past, wrestling with your doubts, wrestling with a destiny that feels too big for you. You feel like you are in a fight for your life in the middle of the dark, but I am here to tell you, this wrestling match is not to destroy you, it is to redefine you. God is breaking your reliance on your own strength, so He can release His power through you. That limp you feel, that humbling, that stripping away of your ego, is actually your promotion. It is the sign that you have touched the divine. The reason you must be prepared tonight is that the enemy knows a shift is coming, and he is trying to induce fear to abort your destiny. Have you felt a sudden wave of fear or panic recently? A sense of impending doom that has no logical source? That is a smokescreen. The enemy always makes the most noise right before the breakthrough. He is trying to get you to retreat into safety, to go back to what is familiar, but you cannot go back. The bridge has been burned. The door is shut. The only way is through. This night is marked because God is downloading instructions. Many of you have been asking, Lord, what do I do? What is the next step? And the silence has been deafening. But the silence is not an absence of God. It is the preparation for the command. When you are in the military, before the general speaks, the room goes silent. You are in the command silence. The instruction is coming, but it requires a calibrated spirit to hear it. This brings us to the concept of the fourth watch. In ancient times, the night was divided into watches. The fourth watch was the time just before dawn, the darkest part of the night, but also the time when the morning star would appear. It was during the fourth watch that Jesus walked on water to the disciples who were struggling in the storm. They were terrified, thinking they saw a ghost. They were fighting the wind and the waves, exhausted, thinking they were going to sink. And right then, in the middle of their crisis, Jesus showed up. You might feel like you are in a storm right now. Financial pressure, relationship turmoil, internal conflict. You feel like you are rowing against the wind. But God says, be ready tonight. Because He is walking on the very thing that you are afraid is going to drown you. He is coming to you in the fourth watch. The breakthrough you have been praying for years is not going to happen in the way you expect. It is not going to be a gradual improvement. It is going to be a sudden intervention. But here is the secret that most people miss. And I want you to really lean in for this. The preparation for this shift involves a specific kind of separation. You have noticed that people are falling out of your life. Friends you've had for decades, family members you were close to, colleagues. Suddenly, there is friction. There is distance. You have been grieving this, wondering what you did wrong. You did nothing wrong. You are evolving. God is removing people who cannot handle the weight of your next season. If they stayed, they would become liabilities. They are not bad people, but they are anchored to your history, and God is taking you into your destiny. You cannot fly with anchors tied to your feet. This loneliness you feel tonight, it is not rejection, it is protection. God is clearing the room so He can speak to you privately. Embrace the solitude. Stop trying to fill the silence with podcasts, with television, with phone calls. Tonight, turn it all off. Sit in the quiet. The miracle is in the quiet. I want to challenge you. If you are truly one of the chosen, you know that your life has never been normal. You have always felt like an outsider, like you were observing the world rather than participating in it. That is because you are not of this world. You are an ambassador of a different kingdom. And tonight the king is recalling his ambassadors for a briefing. There is a specific instruction for you regarding your discernment. In this next season, your ability to discern spirits will be your greatest weapon. You will walk into a room and immediately know who is for you and who is against you. You will hear words, but you will feel intentions. This is why God is purifying you tonight. He is scrubbing the lens of your spiritual eye. He is removing the debris of offense, bitterness, and trauma. You cannot see clearly if you are looking through the lens of your pain. You must look through the lens of his promise. Let's talk about the practical aspect of this preparation. What does God want you to do tonight? First, he wants your surrender. Not a passive resignation, but an active yielding. It is a posture of the heart that says, Lord, I don't know how, I don't know when, but I trust you. It is releasing the need to control the outcome. The anxiety you feel is often just your ego trying to control a future that belongs to God. Let it go. Second, he wants your focus. The world is designed to distract you. It is a weapon of mass distraction. The news, the social media feeds, the constant outrage, it is all designed to lower your frequency, to keep you in a state of fear and reaction. But the chosen ones operate from a place of response, not reaction. Tonight, God wants you to detach from the matrix of noise. He wants you to center yourself in his presence. There is a powerful spiritual dynamic at play called acceleration. When God marks a night for preparation, it usually means that the timeline is speeding up. Things that would normally take 10 years are about to happen in 10 months. Restoration is coming at a speed that will make your head spin. Amos 9:13 speaks of a time when the plowman shall overtake the reaper. This means the harvest will come so fast that you won't even be finished planting before you are reaping. Are you ready for that speed? Can your character handle the acceleration of your gift? This is why the testing has been so severe lately. God cannot put a high-performance engine in a fragile chassis. He has been reinforcing your structure, toughening your skin, and softening your heart. The trials you have survived were not meant to kill you. They were meant to build the capacity for what is coming. Before I reveal the next crucial step, I want to ask you something. Have you noticed a recurring number, a recurring theme, or a specific scripture popping up everywhere lately? Maybe you keep seeing 11:11 or 4:44, or you keep hearing the same phrase from different people. These are synchronicities. They are breadcrumbs from heaven. God is speaking in codes because he wants you to pursue the mystery. It is the glory of God to conceal a matter. To search out a matter is the glory of kings. You are being called to search it out. Tonight, pay attention to the patterns. Write them down. They are coordinates for your next location. The night is also a time of warfare. We cannot ignore this. When you are marked for greatness, you are also marked for opposition. But the opposition is not a sign that you are on the wrong path. It is confirmation that you are on the right one. The enemy does not waste ammunition on empty targets. If you are under fire, it is because you are carrying something valuable. Tonight, you need to put on the full armor. You need to declare protection over your mind, your home, and your vision. There is a specific attack on your dreams, literally your sleep dreams. The enemy has been trying to sow confusion through nightmares or fearful imagery, but God wants to reclaim your dream state. Tonight, before you sleep, pray this specifically. Lord, sanctify my imagination and my subconscious. Let my sleep be a portal for your revelation. Block every frequency that is not of you. Watch what happens. Watch how the quality of your rest changes. We are living in a time that the Bible refers to as the birth pains. The world is shaking, systems are failing, people are confused, but you are not confused. You are prepared. You are the lighthouse in the storm. God is raising you up to be a stabilizer in a time of chaos. While the world panics, you will have peace. This peace is your power. It is a peace that surpasses all understanding. People will look at you and ask, how are you so calm when everything is falling apart? And that will be your opportunity to point them to the source. But you cannot pour from an empty cup. That is why tonight is about refilling. You have been pouring out for everyone else, your family, your job, your friends. You have been the strong one, the dependable one. But who holds you? Who recharges you? Tonight God says, let me hold you. He wants to restore your soul. He wants to remind you of who you were before the world told you who you should be. This message is finding you because the transition is imminent. It is not months away. It is at the door. You might wake up tomorrow and everything looks the same physically, but spiritually the shift has occurred. You will feel lighter. The confusion will lift. The path will clear. But you must participate in this moment. You cannot sleep through your visitation. I want to speak to the ones who feel like they have failed. You think, I'm not ready. I've made too many mistakes. I'm not holy enough. Listen to me. Holiness is not about perfection. It is about separation. You are set apart. Your mistakes have been factored into the plan. God knew every wrong turn you would take before He called you, and He called you anyway. Your past is not a disqualifier. It is your testimony in the making. The very things you are ashamed of are the things God will use to heal others. He wastes nothing. As we go deeper into this night, remember the story of Paul and Silas in the prison. It was midnight. Their backs were bleeding. They were in chains, in the deepest dungeon. It was the darkest moment of their lives. And what did they do? They didn't complain. They didn't panic. They sang. They worshipped. And suddenly there was a great earthquake. The foundations of the prison were shaken, and immediately all the doors were opened, and everyone's chains were loosed. Your praise in the middle of the night is the key that unlocks the supernatural. Tonight, instead of worrying, try worshiping. Even if you have to whisper it, even if you have tears running down your face, praise confuses the enemy. He expects you to break, but instead you are blessing the Lord. That frequency of gratitude in the midst of pain creates a shockwave in the spiritual realm that breaks chains, not just for you, but for everyone connected to you. You are a chain breaker. You are a generational curse breaker. That is why the battle has been so hard. You are not just fighting for yourself. You are fighting for your bloodline. You are fighting to change the trajectory of your family history. And tonight, heaven is backing you up. The angels are on assignment. They are waiting for your agreement. So what is the practical challenge for tonight? I want you to do something prophetic. Before you go to sleep, find a quiet space. Take a piece of paper. On one side, write down everything you are leaving behind. The fear, the doubt, the addiction, the toxic relationships, the poverty mindset. Write it all down. Then physically destroy that paper. Burn it safely or tear it into tiny pieces. This is a physical act of spiritual detachment. Then simply sit. Do not rush to ask for things. Just sit in the presence of the I Am. Say, Lord, I am here. I am listening. I am ready. And then wait. The insight might come as a thought, a picture, a feeling, or a scripture, or it might come in a dream tonight. But trust that the connection has been made. You are coming into a season of sudden lies, sudden healing, sudden financial breakthrough, sudden divine connections. The preparation time feels long, but the promotion happens in an instant. Joseph was in prison one night and was the ruler of Egypt the next morning. His situation changed in 24 hours. God can do a quick work. Do not underestimate what can happen between now and sunrise. If this message is resonating with your spirit, it is because your spirit recognizes the truth. Deep calls unto deep. You are not crazy. You are not alone. There are thousands of others around the world listening to this right now, feeling the exact same thing. You are part of a mighty army that is rising in silence. I want to encourage you to stay connected to this community. We are walking this path together. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Why? Because these messages are time sensitive. When the Spirit leads us to release a word, you need to hear it in the moment. It is part of your daily bread. And share this with someone who you know is struggling. You might be the vessel God uses to wake them up tonight. Let's talk about the morning that is coming. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. The morning is not just a time of day, it is a metaphor for the new era of your life. The morning brings clarity, The morning brings light. The things that scared you in the dark lose their power when the sun comes up. You are approaching your morning. The heaviness you feel is the breaking of the dawn. Do not give up now. You are too close. The pressure is greatest right before the birth. You are birthing a new version of yourself. It is messy, it is painful, but it is necessary. God is wanting you prepared for what's next. And what is next? It is a level of influence you haven't anticipated. God is going to place you in positions where you can effect change. He's going to give you resources, not just for your luxury, but for the kingdom. He is trusting you with more because you have been faithful with little. You have stewarded the pain well. Now you will steward the power. Be careful with your words tonight. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. Do not speak defeat over your life. Do not say, "I'm so tired I can't do this." Say, "I am strengthened by the power of his might." Prophesy over your own dry bones. Speak life into your situation. Your voice has authority in the spiritual realm. When you speak, angels move. As you prepare to rest tonight, know this: the Creator of the universe is watching over you. He has not looked away for a second. He has marked this night to strengthen your foundation. You are safe. You are loved. You are chosen. The restlessness will turn into revelation. The anxiety will turn into adrenaline for the mission. The fear will turn into faith. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust the one who holds the stars in place and knows the number of hairs on your head. Something is shifting. Can you feel it? The atmosphere is changing. The old is fading. The new is emerging. Be ready. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. The bridegroom is moving. The king is working. And you, my friend, are at the center of his plan. Tonight is not just another night. It is the beginning of everything you have been waiting for. Sleep in peace, knowing that while you rest, God is working. And when you wake, you will be one step closer to the promise. This is your time. This is your turn. Receive it. Walk in it. Be prepared. Good night and God bless you. The shift has begun. But realize this: a shift is not a destination. It is a trajectory change. When a ship at sea changes its course by just 1 degree, the difference is imperceptible at first. For days, it looks like you are sailing the same ocean, seeing the same horizon, dealing with the same waves. But over time, that 1 degree shift leads you to a completely different continent. You are currently in that 1 degree moment. The reality around you may look identical to what it was yesterday. Your bank account might show the same number, your partner might have the same complaints, and your body might feel the same aches. Do not be deceived by your eyes. Faith is the evidence of things not seen. The trajectory has changed, and if you hold the wheel steady, the destination is guaranteed. However, I must warn you about the echo effect. This is where most people fail, and I don't want you to be one of them. The echo effect is a phenomenon where your physical reality lags behind your spiritual reality. Think of the night sky. When you look at a star, you are seeing light that traveled for millions of years to reach you. That star might have burned out 1,000 years ago, but you are still seeing its light today. You are seeing the past. In the same way, your current life, your current problems, your current limitations are just the starlight of your past thoughts, past vibrations, and past decisions. They are the echo of the old you. When you wake up tomorrow morning, you will likely step into the echo of your old life. The temptation will be to look at the echo and say, "See, nothing changed. I listened to that video, I prayed, I believed, but the problem is still here." If you say that, you realign with the old trajectory. You turn the ship back. You must treat your current circumstances as a fading echo, not a permanent fact. You must look at your problems and say, "You are just the residue of who I used to be. You do not belong to who I am becoming." Can you do that? Can you walk through the old smoke without inhaling it? This brings us to a critical junction. As you navigate this shift, you are going to experience 3 specific symptoms. These are not signs that things are going wrong. They are signs that the new operating system is installing. If you don't know them, they will scare you. If you do know them, they will empower you. The first symptom is holy isolation. You may suddenly find that you cannot tolerate the conversations you used to enjoy. Gossip will physically drain you. Violent movies or loud, chaotic music might make you feel nauseous. You might feel a sudden distance from friends you've had for 20 years. This is painful. We are social creatures. We crave belonging. But listen closely. You cannot fit a new version of yourself into an old infrastructure. The people around you are anchored to the version of you that they know. When you start to change, it threatens their stability. Unconsciously, they may try to pull you back, not because they are evil, but because they are comfortable with the old you. God often isolates you to insulate you. He pulls you away from the noise so you can hear the frequency of your new assignment. If you are feeling lonely right now, stop calling it loneliness and start calling it sanctuary. You are in the cocoon. The caterpillar literally dissolves into a soup before it becomes a butterfly. If you were to cut open a cocoon halfway through the process, it looks like a mess. It looks like death. But it is the soup of life. Do not rush out of the isolation. Do not run back to the crowd just to feel normal. Normal is what got you into the mess you're trying to escape. Embrace the solitude. It is in the quiet that the strategy is downloaded. The second symptom is vibrational turbulence. This manifests as sudden, unexplained anxiety or emotional volatility. You might be having a great day and suddenly feel a wave of grief. Or you might feel an intense restlessness, a feeling that you need to be somewhere else, doing something else, but you don't know what. This is your energy body shedding the density of trauma. It's like a detox. When you stop eating sugar, your body throws a tantrum. You get headaches, you get shaky. When you stop feeding on negativity and fear, your emotional body goes through withdrawal. Do not medicate this feeling with distraction. Do not immediately scroll through social media or turn on the TV to numb it. Sit with it. Ask it, what are you leaving? Visualize that anxiety as a dark cloud leaving your chest. Breathe through it. This turbulence is temporary. It is the shaking of the foundations so that what cannot be shaken may remain. The third symptom is the 3 a.m. wake-up call. I mentioned this briefly before, but we need to go deeper because this is happening to millions of people right now, specifically those over the age of 35 or 40. This is not insomnia. This is an invitation. In many spiritual traditions, the hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. are considered the ambrosial hours, or the time when the veil between the physical and spiritual worlds is thinnest. Your brainwave state is naturally in theta or alpha, the state of deep programming and connection. If you wake up at this time, do not get frustrated. Do not look at the clock and calculate how much sleep you are losing. That creates cortisol, which blocks the connection. Instead, realize that the Creator is knocking on your door. The world is quiet. The collective consciousness of humanity is asleep, so there is less static in the air. This is the best time to manifest. Even if you just lie there with your eyes closed, ask a question. What do I need to know? What is my next step? Show me the way. Then, listen. The answers you get in the silence of the night are often the keys to the breakthroughs of the day. Before I reveal the specific technique you need to use tomorrow morning to lock this shift in, I need to ask you a favor. If this content is feeding your soul, if you feel a resonance in your chest that says, this is truth, please take a second to like this video. It helps the algorithm find other lost souls who are praying for this exact message tonight. And if you are brave enough, leave a comment below declaring, I accept the shift. Write it down. There is power in writing. It brings the thought from the mental realm into the physical realm. I accept the shift. Let that be your banner. Now let's talk about the morning protocol. You have survived the night. You have accepted the shift. The sun is coming up. What you do in the first 20 minutes of your morning will determine whether you command your day or whether your day commands you. Most people wake up and immediately check their phone. They flood their brain with the world's problems, other people's agendas, and the stress of the news before their feet even hit the floor. They are drinking poison before they drink water. You must not do this. For the next 7 days, I challenge you to the phone-free first 20. No phone, no news, no email for the first 20 minutes. Instead, I want you to practice forward gratitude. We all know about gratitude for the past, thanking God for what you have. That is beautiful. But forward gratitude is the tool of the Creator. It is thanking God for things that haven't happened yet, as if they have already happened. Stand in front of your mirror, look yourself in the eye, and say, "Thank you for the healing that is flowing through my body. Thank you for the financial abundance that is circulating in my life. Thank you for the peace that guards my home." Feel the emotion of it. The brain does not know the difference between a real event and a vividly imagined event. If you can generate the feeling of gratitude before the event occurs, you become a magnet. You collapse the timeline. You draw the future into the present. This sounds simple, but it is not easy. Your logical mind will fight you. It will say, "Why are you thanking God for money? You are broke. Why are you thanking God for health? You are in pain." That logical mind is the echo. Ignore it. You are the captain of the ship. You determine the reality, not the echo. I want to address a specific fear that holds many of you back. It is the fear of too good to be true. Attention. You need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you, and strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment.